Hi, these comments are for EC. I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and you're using my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service. You can send one practice test for free. Now, if you decide to join any of my courses, any course you choose, I have feedback on both the writing and the speaking, always. Now, if you want grammar correction, if you want me to error correct your essays, that is very time consuming. You have to join my TOEFL Writing Bootcamp course to do that. But for the speaking, if the only thing you need to work on right now, EC, is speaking, my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course includes evaluations exactly like I'm doing right now. My only limitation is you can only send one speaking task to be evaluated every 24 hours. And that's how I can offer it for $45 a month. Okay, so let's get started. So let me find the speaking. No, that's not it. Where's the actual speaking rubrics here? I need to have these in front of me. And that kind of gets my mind right. Okay, I got it. Okay, so here's the actual rubrics. Let's listen to your speaking practice test once. I won't make any comments at all. Then I'm going to give you my first impression along with an estimated score, and then I'll listen to it again, and I will go bit by bit.
In my opinion, it is better to study alone for two reasons. First, because you can focus more, because when you are surrounded with people, you easily lose focus. For example, when I was in high school, my friends and I, we formed a group so we could study for a final test. And when we met each other, we started talking about several different things that weren't related to the test, and we didn't study at all that day. And second, because when you're alone, you become more efficient because you have less people and things to distract you. For example, since that day, I stopped studying groups and started studying about myself, and I would study more and understand more, so I become more efficient. In my opinion,
Okay, so you speak quickly. You have a fluidity of expression. That's a good thing. Let's see what we got here. So I think you have very clear speech, maybe some minor problems. I think you had some language use issues and some topic development issues, but the good news is you have very clear speech. So congratulations on all of your practice that you've done. Wow. Okay, here's the beginning.
In my opinion, it is better to study alone for two reasons. First,
okay, so that thesis is not very specific. So you might say because I can concentrate better and it's faster, I prefer to study alone, something like that. So instead of saying for two reasons, everybody says that. That's a very predictable introduction. You're going to sound like everybody else when you take the TOEFL exam and the IBT human writers listen to you. So I suggest that you use a more specific introduction that mentions the 2 points in your response.
because you can focus more.
Now, I wouldn't say I would say because I can focus more, or because students can focus more on the subject. So avoid using the you. The you point of view kind of distances yourself from the speaking task, which is the exact opposite of what you're trying to do. You're trying to show through your personal experience and the experience of people you know why you think it's better to study alone than study in a group.
Because when you're surrounded with people, you easily lose focus. For example, when I was in high school, my friends and I, we formed a group so we could study for a final test. And when we met each other, we started talking about several different things that weren't related to the test, and we didn't study at all that day. And second,
It sounds like the idea there is distraction, that if you study in a group, you'll be more distracted from your studies.
because when you're alone, you become more efficient because you have less people.
So it says that when you're alone, you're less efficient. Just say studying alone is also beneficial because it's more efficient.
and things to distract you. For example, since that day, I stopped studying groups and started studying about myself. And I would study more and understand more, so I become more efficient.
And then you're able to get more studies done then. Okay, I think I have it. So, okay, let's take a look at the rubrics one more time. I think you're pretty close. I think you have a good shot of getting 26 points on the TOEFL exam. I'm going to score you right now 23 to 24 points out of 30. The things I had the most trouble with was your language use. You know, how you're shifting from the I to the you point of view. I don't think that's very effective. With your topic development, you didn't have a very specific introduction. It was kind of generic, and you probably copied that from somewhere. So I think you can do a little bit better with your topic development and also your language use. Delivery, I really don't have that many suggestions. I think that you're speaking very clearly, with at most just maybe some minor issues with that. But overall, I think you have a pretty good response. All right, thank you for doing this practice test. And if you want to watch more of my YouTube videos, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll get notified when I publish new content, which is pretty much every day right now. Now, sometimes during the semester, I'm a professor at California State University, San Bernardino. There will be a week or two where I get really busy, and I can't do much at YouTube, but most of the time I will be posting stuff regularly, pretty much almost every day.